Let me ask you something. Two people wake up on the same Monday morning. Same city, same kind of job, same kind of problems waiting for them. But one person gets up, drinks their coffee, and says, "Let's go, I've got this." The other one hits snooze 3 times, checks their phone, and already feels tired before the day even starts. Same Monday, completely different mindsets. And by the end of that year, their lives look nothing alike.
One small difference, one powerful choice every single morning.
That difference is mindset. And today, we're going to show you exactly how to build one that is strong enough to carry you through anything life throws at you.
And trust me, life will throw things, big things, unexpected things. But with the right mindset, you will be ready.
Hello and welcome, everyone. You are tuned in to Talk, Learn, Teach, the podcast where we help you grow your English, grow your thinking, and grow your life, all at the same time.
I am Emma, and next to me is the wonderful James, and we are genuinely so happy you chose to spend this time with us today.
Whether you're listening on your morning commute, during lunch, or late at night when the house is finally quiet, welcome. This episode is for you.
And before we start, one small but important request. Please subscribe to Talk, Learn, Teach. It is free, it takes 2 seconds, and it helps us reach more people who need this kind of content.
Also, if this episode speaks to you, share it. Send it to a friend, a family member, someone you care about who is going through a tough time right now. You never know whose life a single episode can change.
Okay, now let us get into it, because today's topic, building a strong mindset, this is one of the most important conversations we have ever had on this podcast.
And we're not just going to give you theory. We're going to give you real stories, real tools, and real simple steps you can use starting today.
James, let's start at the very beginning. What exactly is mindset? Because I think a lot of people hear that word but do not fully understand what it means.
Great place to start. So, mindset is basically the way you think. It's the set of beliefs you carry about yourself, about the world, and about what is possible for you.
And those beliefs, they shape everything. How you handle problems, how you talk to yourself, whether you try something new or stay safe, whether you get back up after falling or stay down.
Think of it like the lens on a camera. The world is the same for everyone, but your mindset is the lens. And depending on the lens, you see the world completely differently.
A person with a weak mindset looks at a hard situation and says, "This is too much. I cannot do this. Why does this always happen to me?"
But a person with a strong mindset looks at the exact same situation and says, "Okay, this is hard, but hard things have happened before and I got through them. What do I need to do right now?"
2 people, same problem, 2 completely different responses. And those responses lead to 2 completely different outcomes.
And here's the most important thing to understand. Mindset is not something you're born with. It's not a gift that some people have and others don't. It's a skill. It's something you build day by day, choice by choice.
And that's actually really good news, because it means anyone can change, anyone can grow, at any age, at any point in their life.
Exactly. It's never too late to start building a stronger mind.
I want to share a real story now, because I think real stories hit differently than just tips and advice. This is about a man named James.
Oh yes, I love this story. Go ahead.
So, James grew up in a small town. His father worked in a factory, his grandfather worked in a factory, and when James finished school, he went to work in the same factory, because that's what people in his family did. That was the path.
And was he happy there?
For a while, no. He felt stuck. Every morning he woke up and thought, "Is this really my life? Is this all there is?" And he complained, a lot, to his wife, to his friends, to anyone who would listen.
That feeling of being stuck. So many people know that feeling.
They really do. But here's where the story changes. One evening, James's daughter, she was 7 years old, she came to him with a drawing. It was a picture of him, and under the picture she had written in her little handwriting, "My dad is brave."
Oh wow, that's a strong moment.
It broke him open. He looked at that drawing and thought, "Am I brave? Am I showing my daughter what brave looks like?" And the honest answer was no. He was playing it safe. He was choosing the comfortable path, not the brave one.
And what did he do?
He started small. He signed up for a free online business course, just one. He studied after work when everyone was asleep. He made notes in a little notebook. He had no idea if it would lead anywhere, but he started.
And did it lead anywhere?
3 years later, James had his own small business, a delivery service in his town. It wasn't a huge company, it wasn't a $1 million idea, but it was his. He built it, and his daughter, she still has that drawing on her wall.
That is beautiful, really.
And the point is not that everyone needs to start a business. The point is, James changed his mindset first. He stopped waiting for things to be perfect. He stopped making excuses. He took one small step, and that one step led to another, and another.
The mindset came before the action, and the action came before the result. That's the order. You can't skip step one.
Okay, let's talk about something that stops so many people from growing, and that is the fixed mindset.
A fixed mindset is when you believe that you are just the way you are, that things cannot change. I'm not smart. I'm not good at speaking English. I'm just not a confident person. These beliefs feel like facts, but they're not facts. They're just stories.
Stories that you have told yourself so many times that they started to feel true, but a story can be rewritten.
Exactly. And the opposite of a fixed mindset is a growth mindset. A growth mindset says, I'm not good at this yet, but I can learn, I can improve. With practice and time, I can get better.
That one small word, yet, is so powerful. I cannot do this yet. It keeps the door open. It says, this is not the end of the story, it's just the middle.
I used to have a very fixed mindset about public speaking. I was terrified. I would shake. My voice would go quiet. I truly believed some people are good at speaking in front of others, and I'm just not one of them.
And now, look at you. Right? But it didn't happen overnight. I had to practice. I had to fail a few times. I had to speak when I was scared instead of waiting until I felt ready. Because that feeling of ready, it never really comes on its own. You have to build it by doing the thing.
And this applies so directly to learning English. So many learners say, I am just not good at languages, but that is a fixed mindset talking. The truth is, you are just not good at it yet. And every time you speak, every time you try, every time you push through the embarrassment, you are growing.
Your brain is actually changing, physically. New connections are forming. You are literally building new pathways in your mind. That is science, not just motivation talk.
All right, let's get very practical, because mindset is not just a feeling, it is a practice. And we want to give you 3 daily habits that will genuinely strengthen your mind over time.
Simple ones. Things you can start today, even tomorrow morning when you wake up.
Habit 1. Start your day with intention. Not with your phone, not with the news, not with social media. Before any of that, spend 2 minutes just deciding how you want to show up today.
It can be as simple as saying out loud, today I will stay calm when things get hard. Or, today I will try one thing that scares me a little. Just 2 minutes, just a direction for your day.
Most people start their day reacting. Someone sends a message, there's some news, something happened. And before you've even brushed your teeth, your brain is already in reaction mode, stress mode. But when you set an intention first, you are in charge of your energy, not the world around you.
Habit 2. End your day with one honest question. And the question is, what did I do today that was hard?
Not what went wrong, not what you failed at, but what was hard and you did it anyway.
Because hard things build strong minds, and we often go through the day without noticing the small, hard things we actually did. You had a difficult conversation and you didn't run from it. You practiced English even when you felt tired. You chose the healthy meal instead of the easy one. These things matter. Notice them.
Habit 3. Use your problems as practice. Every problem is a training session for your mind. When something goes wrong, and something will go wrong, pause before you react. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? What is one thing I can do right now?
This doesn't mean pretending problems aren't real. They are real. They can hurt. They can be heavy. But strong people don't pretend problems away. They move through them with intention.
Think of a tree in a storm. The branches shake wildly, but the roots hold firm. The storm does not destroy the tree, it actually makes the roots go deeper. Problems can do the same thing for your mind if you let them.
I want to share one more story because I think it shows something really important about mindset and setbacks.
Please, I love hearing these.
This is about a woman named Amira. She had worked really hard for 5 years at a company she loved. She was good at her job, she got along with everyone, and then, one day, out of nowhere, she was told the company was cutting her position. She was let go.
That is such a hard thing to go through, especially when you gave so much.
It was devastating for her. She cried for 2 days, she stopped eating properly. She told herself, maybe I wasn't good enough. Maybe I will never find something this good again. Her mind went to very dark places.
Which is completely understandable. That kind of rejection hurts deeply.
But then, on the 3rd day, her mother called her, and her mother said something very simple. She said, Amira, I've watched you your whole life. Every time something closed, something better opened. Don't stare at the closed door so long that you miss what's opening.
Wow, that is such a wise thing to say.
Amira wrote it down. She put it on her bathroom mirror, and she made a choice. She was going to treat this loss as a door, not a wall. She updated her resume, she reached out to people she knew, she applied to 30 places, got rejected by 26 of them.
26 rejections?
26. But the 27th said yes, and that job, it was better than the one she lost. Better pay, better team, work she actually loved more deeply.
And none of that would have happened if she had let the fixed mindset win, if she had believed this is the end, I'm not enough.
She chose to believe the story was still being written, and it was.
And I think what makes that story powerful is she wasn't pretending to be okay. She cried, she struggled, she had dark thoughts. Having a strong mindset doesn't mean having no hard feelings. It means choosing to keep going even while those feelings are there.
That's such an important point, James. Strong mindset is the absence of pain. It's the choice to move forward despite the pain.
Let's talk about mindset killers, because just like there are habits that build your mind, there are habits that quietly damage it.
And these are things most of us do every day without even realizing it.
Number 1, comparing yourself to others, especially online. You look at someone's life on social media and think, why is their life so much better? Why are they so much further ahead? And suddenly, your own life feels small and wrong.
But here's the truth. You're watching someone's highlight reel while living your full story. Their behind the scenes looks just like yours. Messy, uncertain, full of doubts. You just don't see that part.
So the habit to replace it, compare yourself only to who you were yesterday, not to anyone else. Are you a little better than yesterday? Even 1%? That's progress. That's growth.
Number 2. Negative self-talk, the things you say to yourself inside your head. Most people are far kinder to strangers than they are to themselves.
If you made a mistake at work and your friend told you about the same mistake, would you say to them, you're so stupid, you always mess things up, you'll never improve? No, never.
But we say these things to ourselves all the time. It's like having a bully living rent-free inside your head.
So notice the voice. When it speaks harshly, challenge it. Ask, is this actually true? Would I say this to someone I love? And then gently replace it with something more honest and kinder.
Not fake positivity, not everything is great when it's not, but honest encouragement, like, that was hard, I made a mistake, and I'm going to learn from it and try again.
Number 3, waiting for the right moment. This is a big one. I'll start when I feel more confident. I'll speak English when my grammar is better. I'll try when I'm ready.
But the confidence comes from doing, not from waiting. The grammar improves from speaking, not from waiting. The readiness is built through action, not just through preparation alone.
Start before you feel ready. That's where the real growth happens.
Okay, let's talk about something very specific, because so many of our listeners are learning English, and mindset plays an enormous role in how fast and how well you learn.
Absolutely. Learning a new language is one of the hardest mental challenges a person can take on, and most people give up not because they are not smart enough, but because their mindset around it is weak.
They make one mistake and think, I am bad at this. Someone does not understand them and they think, maybe English is not for me. They compare their English to native speakers after 1 year of learning.
And then there's the freeze, that moment when someone asks you something in English and your brain just stops. Blank. Nothing.
I had that freeze so many times when I first moved abroad. Someone would ask me a simple question at a shop, like, do you need a bag? And my brain would completely empty out, like a power cut.
A power cut. That is exactly what it feels like.
But here's what a strong learning mindset does differently. It says, that freeze is okay. That blank moment is just my brain loading. I'm not failing, I'm processing. Give it a second, and then speak.
The weak mindset runs from that moment. It avoids situations where English is needed. It stays silent to stay safe.
But the strong mindset walks toward those moments because it knows every uncomfortable second of trying is building fluency, confidence, and real skill.
Think about learning to swim. Nobody learns to swim by sitting beside the pool reading about swimming. You have to get in the water. You have to feel the resistance. You have to flap around awkwardly at first.
So much awkward flapping. But then one day you're swimming, and it feels natural, and you wonder why you were ever afraid.
English is the same. Get in the water, make the awkward sounds, say the wrong word, laugh at yourself, and keep swimming. There's one more thing I want to talk about before we wrap up, and that's small wins. Because people often think that a strong mindset comes from big victories, big achievements, big moments.
But it doesn't. It's built from small wins every single day.
You woke up and didn't hit snooze? Small win. You drank water before coffee? Small win. You spoke one English sentence today that you were nervous about? Big small win.
A big small win. I love that.
These small things, they add up. They send a message to your brain. The message is, I do what I say I will do. I keep my promises to myself. I'm someone who follows through.
And when your brain hears that message enough times, it starts to believe it. And when it believes it, your confidence grows. Your decisions get stronger. Your responses to hard situations get calmer.
James, from our earlier story, his first small win was signing up for that free course. That was it. One click. But that one click told his brain, I'm someone who takes action. And that belief changed everything.
Amira's small win was writing her mother's words on the mirror, then updating her resume, then sending the first application, one small step at a time.
Strong mindset is not built in a single big moment of inspiration. It's built in 100 small moments of choice, most of them quiet, most of them unseen by anyone but you.
But you see them, and that's what matters.
Okay, let's take a moment for our vocabulary corner. Today's episode had some great words. Emma, pick 5 for our listeners.
With pleasure. These are simple but powerful. Word 1, intention. This means a clear purpose or plan for doing something. Example, she started every morning with intention. She always knew what kind of day she wanted to have. Word 2, setback. This means a problem or difficulty that slows your progress. Example, losing her job was a setback, but not the end of her story. Word 3, consistent. This means doing something regularly without stopping. Example, he was consistent with his practice. Every day, 10 minutes of English, no excuses. Word 4, challenge. This means something difficult that tests your ability. Example, learning a new language is a real challenge, but it's a rewarding one. Word 5, resilient. This means being able to recover quickly after something hard. Example, she was a very resilient person. Every time she fell, she found a way to get back up.
Intention, setback, consistent, challenge, resilient. 5 beautiful words. Try to use at least one of them today. Say it out loud. Put it in a sentence. Make it yours.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode. James, what's the one thing you hope people take away from today?
Just one? Okay, if I had to choose one, it's this. Your mindset is not fixed. It's not permanent. It's not decided for you by your past or your circumstances. It's something you build, and you can start building it today, right now, with one small choice.
And mine is be patient with yourself. Building a strong mindset takes time. It doesn't happen after one podcast or one book or one good week. It happens after showing up again and again, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it.
Especially then.
Especially then. Okay.
So to everyone listening, thank you. Truly, you could have spent this time doing anything else, and you chose to invest in yourself. That's already a sign of a strong mindset.
And we want to keep growing with you, so if you haven't already, please subscribe to Talk, Learn, Teach. New episodes are here every week, full of real stories, simple English, and ideas that actually help.
And share this episode with someone who needs a little push right now, someone who's going through something hard, someone who's been a little hard on themselves lately. Send it to them. It might be exactly what they need today.
We also have a question for you in the comments. We want to know, what's one small daily habit you have that helps your mindset? Or what's your morning routine like? Do you start with intention or do you start with your phone? Be honest, no judgment here.
We really do read the comments, every single one, and we love hearing from you. Your stories, your struggles, your small wins, they mean the world to us.
Remember James, who started because his daughter believed he was brave? Remember Amira, who kept applying after 26 no's? Their stories are real, and your story, it's being written right now.
Write it well, one day at a time, one small choice at a time.
Until next time, this is Emma.
And this is James.
From Talk, Learn, Teach, keep talking, keep learning, and keep teaching others. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. Bye.